E aí, galera, Constantino Games na área, trazendo mais um vídeo aí pra vocês aí. Vamos aí de livezinha aí de Red Dead Redemption aí. Saiu aí de novo aí, né? É igual GTA, é relançado 10 mil vezes pra todas as plataformas aí. Só não saiu pro PC, né? Mas a gente vai jogar no PC, porque o PC é brabo, né, galera? E bora ver de qual que é, que eu nunca joguei.
Extra, extra, health benefits, extra, extra, read all about. Hey, watch it, mister. Read all about it. Bill Williamson's gang terrorized Boston. Extra,
Rockstar Game. Os malandros.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Falhas.
What you must
That's in you,
remember, my
guys.
dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace?
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Começou. Tá. Isso.
Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. You're acting like you don't know me. You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster. If you say so, take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a rush.
Tava.
Come on.
Oh, no. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most rated back to. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Os brother. Caramba,
you
esse
planning
parte
on
do
spending any time in Armadillo, Mr.
Easinho, viu?
Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Steve Slander. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a...
Que bravo.
I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Eita, cavalo maluco. Ah, segurar aquele freada.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. That's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill. Ski up.
Come on.
Bora.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Bora, né? É.
Come on. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
No, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston, John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
How do you do? Well, hello.
A man walked up to me the other day and he said, well, I can't even repeat it.
How nice to see you.
Tá bonito, galera. Bacana.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Yeah! And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Não aprendi a parar esse cavalo ainda não.
Come on, boys. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarlane.
Whoa!
Oxi. Mas eu tô aqui, velho. Olha o cavalo.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch. Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along
Esse
with me.
porte ficou decente, viu, galera? Pelo menos.
Well, with your trigger itch and
Não
my
veio pro
feminine
PC oficial, mas
should make
vai
quite
sempre dar um jeitinho, né? Tá bonito, viu? Muito bonito, tá rodando bem. Bem. Aí, bem renderizado o jogo.
I don't believe
Não tá dando queda de
Damn
frames.
rabbits are back. Give me a
Tá
hand with
muito
them, will
bom.
you?
Cavalo.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker.
Ave Maria, tem coisa demais aqui.
Shot. Got one. Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch. Whoa there. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
A gente vai rodando
Go!
conforme vai rodando o jogo, galera.
If it's not the rustler stealing our cattle, it's the rabbit stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock.
Se fudendo, mano.
Marston.
Na frente, velho. Deu.
Come on!
Yeah, we got one!
That'll work.
That's it! Damn coyote!
Fechou. Olha lá, pegando as galinhas. E de uma égua.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Moço.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've
É,
had.
brother. Claro que nós sabemos usar um hit, nós é brabo, ué.
Did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But
Fala
don't
na
think I've forgotten what
lata.
brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
Cavalo.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
I was talking to some Blackwater fellas last night. Kind of snooty.
Alright.
I hear Nate John's been running for governor of New Austin. I ain't never heard of him.
I never
Hello.
heard such a thing.
Greetings.
Howdy.
Well, hello there.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Tá muito chique essa mulher pro meu gosto. Não sei não, viu?
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Muito colado na banca. A lua. Pô, tá bonito o game pra caramba, cara.
Let's go.
Até agora eu tô gostando do que eu vi. Vai ser muito bom.
Whoa there.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! You're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Mr. Farley.
Tomar pau, tia. Ah, o cavalo pagando de trouxa. Oxi. Quer dizer, sem vergonha, cavalo. Cavalo, pô.
How's it feel getting beaten by a lady?
Sai, tia.
Watch and learn, miss.
Nem.
This is gonna be close.
Vai que essa é minha, meu brother.
You ain't getting away this easily.
Should I wait for you to catch up?
A mulher tá roubando, a mulher tá...
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be.
O cavalo cansou, velho. Grito.
Would you like me to slow down? How you doing back there? Yeah. Let's go. Are you saving the
Bora.
last?
Bora, bicho. Bora, cavalinho, vai.
I bet you're starting to regret.
Você é capaz. Ih, o cavalo tá cansado, velho. Na reta final, será? Vai, cavalo. Não! Não vai chegar mais não, essa porra? Não é possível, velho. Ó, o pai amassa. O pai amassa. O quê?
That was fun.
Sure.
O cavalo deixou a mulher ganhar, velho.
Visit Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Mano, o cavalo deixou a mulher ganhar no final, velho. Me fudendo.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston.
Carota. Vai na carroça. Como é que sobe nessa bodega? Tá do outro lado.
What exactly are you waiting for?
Tem até lado. Sobe um lado, vai do outro.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for
Vai
that.
da frente, não passo por cima.
Have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
Vai da carroça.
I have not.
Well, that's
Ó, que
relief.
freia, né?
There's hope for you.
Padrão.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the queen of England.
Nossa senhora, fiquei
And at what
bagaçado
point during your
tudo.
day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
Eat.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
What a minute.
It's excellent to see you today.
Hey, mister.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight.
Maybe it's time I bought a new buggy, or perhaps a racker.
That's a tough decision.
Pra vender.
You speaking the truth now? Tell me something I don't know.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Sozinho.
I believe you're a dead-gum liar.
Hey, look out where you're going. Hey there! Howdy.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them
Maria.
Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the backcountry. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. We'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
All things matter.
The saloon's this way.
Vai delegado. Tá, né? Acompanhar ainda tá sacando.
So who are we looking for? Bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called...
Vou dar uma apreciada na paisagem aqui, que bonito, efeito de poeira, a vegetação tá bem... O jogo tá bem nítido, galera. Bonito.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No.
Tenho muita vontade de jogar esse jogo aqui, mas agora que eu tô tendo a oportunidade, né?
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
Fazer série dele lá no YouTube também. Através daqui das nossas livezinhas. Sei que vocês curtam aí. E o jogo parece ser muito bom.
Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. You're funny. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy. That mouth of yours is gonna get you. Catch me up. I don't want to let that bastard get away.
Ó, olha o bicho vindo. Ah, moleque.
Come on. If Walton's as bad as you say, beat him now while we got the chance.
Whoa there.
Let's go.
Bora. Olha o cavalo do homem correndo. Mas esse cavalo meio que ele é um sem vergonha.
You could have told me you couldn't ride.
Let's go.
Yeah. O cavalo toda vez joga no chão, mano.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Ih, começar o tiroteio. É disso que eu tô falando, meu parceiro.
We'll work our way up this hill.
Mananja birosca, meu amigo. Mananja birosca.
There's one behind the crate. Take him down.
You ain't taking me alive.
Fora da lei.
You ain't getting away this time.
Ele não atira assim, não?
Unload that thing. Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. Take that feller behind the rock, boy. I'll back you up the hill. Rack up this piece of land. Boy, make a move for that boulder. Mister, you look more melting than set the best.
Não é mais não.
Why you wanna die?
I see one of them. Take cover behind the outlaw. Cover here, more of them. Up here, cocksuckers. Yeehaw! That's Walton inside the house. Let's see if we can take him alive. Nice shooting, boy. I'd have preferred him to swing, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got this.
É o dedo, meu parceiro.
Not a bad shot,
Massagem.
Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Come on.
De armas. Tranquilo, safe, show da bola. Vou ajudar esse corno aqui. Tá vendo? Nossa, não tá longe de padedela, né? Idade, hein? Sério, louco. O tio.
Go!
No titio sangue. Antes. Não, tô a fim de casar de tesouro não. Quero gameplay, quero gameplay. O bolso. Beleza. Depois, vou procurar dinheiro no chão. Corpo. Acho que já tá pegando automático. Nem vendo, tô de olho fechado. Tô fechado.
Whoa there. Let's go, get Sorry, mister. Come on. Hola.
Aham, meu cavalito.
Hello? Hello? Is Armadillo 731? What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea.
Galera, tivemos barulho de cachorro aí. Vocês vão me desculpando aí, é porque tem uns cachorros aqui do vizinho aqui que é o bicho. Só late na hora que nós estamos aqui na gameplay braba. O dia inteirinho caladinho, só essas horas que bicho.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal!
Marshal! Marshal, I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Meu? Qualquer velho. Da hora. Bora, bora, meu cão.
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny.
É bem um GTAzão, né? Só que do Velho Oeste mesmo. O 2 eu já joguei, achei muito bom. O 2. Maratonei ele, achei perfeita a história. Esse aqui tô gostando também.
Head for the fort.
Tá ligado?
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
Those bastards ain't short on firepower neither.
Let's see
Eu vou
how many
meter bala de pistola,
If we
doido.
can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Ela não usou a pistol.
My ears, Marshal.
Look out! Rustler guard!
Nossa, bem da hora. Muito longe, velho.
Come on, Marston! I can't take them all by myself! You got one!
Just walk away!
Your rusting days are over. I'm gonna be for life.
Nem fudendo.
Okay, boys, you head down that left fork. I'll take the right. Marston, you can come with me or go with them.
Acho útil desses caras.
What have we got here?
Aqui primeiro. Só que tiro lá.
Let's move up, boys.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yep. Maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
Mano, não pega não. Tem que aprender na distância, não pega não. Essa porra.
There's a bridge up ahead. The rustlers are probably guarding it. no.
We're done for.
Someone might as well have this.
This way.
I ain't got no time for nonsense.
What the hell are you aiming at me for?
You
Que não tá pegando.
dead. I'm the goddamn law. Hey, we got something.
I'll kill you twice, you son of a bitch.
Good shot.
Sweet mother of God!
This ends right here.
What the?
Nossa, onde é que tá o cara, mano?
I plant you shallow without a reason, boy.
Excuse me, mister.
Nossa, nunca que dá pra acertar.
You got one.
Might as well give it up now. Stay with me.
Corre, corre,
No
corre, corre.
goddamn help you are, Marston.
I've got a lot of these. I'm gonna be your last one.
Tá nem fudendo, velho.
You got him good. You ain't even touched me.
Ele pegou na pedra, velho. Nem ferrando.
I can't take much more. We've come from Mr. Gulch's cattle.
Hey, little assistance would be nice, Marston.
I see him.
Quando levantou a cara, vai tomar.
Where's your branding iron now? The bridge looks clear. Let's join the others.
For Christ's sake.
Oh.
What have we got here?
Follow me.
Damn, those Bollard twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
Why'd a man break his back working 12 hours a day for a rancher who can't afford to pay him?
But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle.
Yep, it's one of them vicious circle things the marshal keeps jawing about. Beat those sons of bitches! We got to get to that ridge!
This way. Are you gonna do something, Marston? I'm gonna beat the lot of you.
Come on, let's take that ridge!
Normal.
Kill the hell out of you!
We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't.
Ah, deu health, mano.
Oh,
Sai da
he's
minha
ready to pull
frente, horroroso.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
He'd tell you he's all about the book, letting the judge decide a man's fate, but he throws out plenty of his
Nossa,
own.
velho. Ele se fudeu muito.
These some bitches, smoking boys. You rustlers make me sick.
I'm the goddamn law. Let's go, Marston. Get a move on.
O cara se fudeu feio ali.
All right, let's keep pushing forward.
Cara, velho. Inimigo não.
Your rustling days are over.
I'm gonna rip you up.
You want to die, mister?
What are you waiting
Nossa. Vai daqui? Puta.
How dare you twice, you son of a bitch?
Don't just stand there!
Não vai, mano.
I played too shallow without bleeding, boy.
Mas aquele ali é o xerife mesmo, mano.
Keep dropping them like that, boy.
Ele é o melhorzinho de nós, velho. Nós todos engonçados e o xerife sentando o dedo lá. Segurando o cão lá. O P8 dele lá e a espingarda velha dele. Vamos na agachadinha. Ah, é o crime, não é o creme. Membros da gangue. Gente demais, viu, filho? Gente demais. Mano, o cara tá andando, não sei aonde.
Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open. Help me out here, will you? Hellfire.
É Velho Oeste, meu parceiro. Tamo aí na jaula. Vamos. Eu confundi, galera, os botões. Mas apertar L1 pra correr na maioria dos jogos. E nós vai saqueando, já vai roubando, fazendo uma coisa só. Toma. Não, meu parceiro, tá achando que nós não é bagunça não, filho.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You can say that again.
Another thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Esses cachorros é canseira, meus brother. Olha o gado aí. Gado. Os muros. Tem chifre. Tem... Todos são chifrudos. Cavalo.
Let's go.
Nossa, o cavalo, ele é loucão, velho. Loucão. Mas você correr assim, o bicho é desenfreado, mano. Isso é diferenciado.
Whoa there.
Nossa, lembrou o do God of War, velho. Isso aqui é meu barraco, então.